Now, next we discussed about reverse biasing. Reverse biasing. Reverse biasing. Reverse biasing. So reverse biasing is the opposite of forward biasing, PN junction diode. Reverse biasing means the connection of battery will be connected in a reverse direction. Reverse direction. That means then we draw a diagram. This is the PN junction diode. P-type semiconductor, N-type semiconductor. All are holes. All are holes. These are electrons, the majority charge carrier, and certain amount of holes in a N-type semiconductor are minority charge carrier, and certain amount of electrons in a P-type semiconductor, which are minority charge carrier of a P-type semiconductor. When we connected this PN junction diode in a reverse process, then we connect a battery. In a reverse connection means the holes are connected in a negative of battery terminal, and electrons of N material are connected to positive in battery terminal. So this is the positive terminal and this is the negative terminal. When we connecting in this way, what happens? Then we see the negative is connected to holes and positive is connected to electrons. We know the opposite charges are attracted to each other. This negative terminal of a battery pull the holes towards itself, towards the battery direction, but the positive terminal of a battery pulls the electrons in a N-type semiconductor. So by this action, the potential barrier will be widened. Then after we draw the next diagram. When battery connected, negative, this is the P material, this is the N material, these are holes, and these are electrons, and it is the positive terminal battery. When it is switched on, after the action of this, then the layer of depletion will be widened. This is the widened. The depletion layer widened in position, then the resistance of that potential barrier will be increased. So in this way, the positive and negative of a battery connected by this process, the depletion layer of a PN junction will be increased. The depletion layer increased, then the resistance of that junction will be increased. The resistance increased, if the resistance increased of this junction, the current will not allow, because the resistance will be increased. So the more resistance value in this layer, then current not allow the positive to negative or across this junction. This is the resistance. In this way, then another way we consider, when depletion layer will be widened, then the potential barrier, then we consider potential barrier. This is the positive, higher potential, and this is the negative, and this is the negative. This is the lower potential. This is the higher potential, higher potential or height of a potential. Lower potential, this is the lower of a potential. Then we join to, then this is the potential gradient, that is the electric field. This is the potential gradient. Then this is the potential gradient. Then what the effect of this wider in a PN junction or a barrier potential? When we applied the voltage positive and negative, then the potential of barrier will be increased. The potential barrier will be increased. So the electron not possible to jump this barrier. The electron of N type semiconductor not possible to jump the barrier, and the holes in P-type semiconductor not possible jump across the barrier. So in this way, the current not possible or not flowing across the junction. Then another things, when we decide another things, when we applied voltage across the junction in reverse way. When we apply the voltage across the junction in a reverse way, then we observe what happens. So it is the induced electricity or induced electric field, the induced electric field E, the direction right to left, and the applied potential V also right to left. So these two voltages are same in direction. We write these things, the induced potential or electric field E and the applied potential V are in same direction. So the induced potential or barrier potential and applied potential are in same direction, then these two potential are added in both because of in same direction. So we write these things, these two potentials are added to each other. So the potential barrier are also in a double. Then this is the electric field or induced potential, and the barrier potential and the applied potential. Induced potential and applied potential are in same direction. These two potentials are added, then it will double. So this barrier potential will be more. The barrier potential will be more, then the charge particles is not possible to jump this side to another side. So in this way, in reverse condition, the diode or PN junction diode not allow the charge particles one side to another side. So it likes or it behaves like a insulator in a reverse condition. But in forward condition, the potential are connected positive to positive and negative to negative. That is also known as a true connection. By the true connection, the potential barrier will be shrink, then it will be shrink, then in a position, then it will be collapsed. So after the collapse barrier potential, then the semiconductor behaves like a conductor in forward condition or forward biasing. But in reverse biasing, this potential barrier will be raised or the resistance of a junction will be increased, so it will not allow to current flow across the junction. So in reverse condition, finally we write down so finally the result in forward forward biasing the PN junction diode is allowed to flow the current. Second point, in reverse biasing of diode, not allowed the flow of current across the junction. So then we discussed forward biased and reverse biased, but another things we consider, this is the blocked. In reverse biased, the majority charge carrier not allowed, but we consider any minority charge carriers. In case of minority charge carrier, when we consider in the case of a minority charge carrier, in reverse biasing, the minority charge carrier of p-type semiconductor, these are electrons, but in n-type semiconductor, the minority charge carriers are holes. These minority charge carriers are holes in n-type semiconductor is very less, and the electrons of minority charge carrier in a p-type semiconductor is very less. But in reverse case, then we decided a charge surfaced in between two junctions. This will be positive, this is also positive, and this will be negative. It will be discussed initially. When in reverse condition, the negative charges or electrons in a p-type semiconductor allowed to move across the junction, because electron moves negative to positive in always. But in a n-type semiconductor, the minority charge carriers are holes. Holes are also positive charges. These positive charges or holes are flow across the junction, because holes are always a flow from positive to negative. So in this way, the minority charge carriers of n-type semiconductor, these are holes, are allowed to flow across the junction, but in p-type semiconductor, the electrons of a minority charge carrier are allowed to flow across the junction from p to n side. By this action of current, that is the leakage current, this leakage current is a very less amount, because so the minority charge in a p-type semiconductor, electrons are very less amount, and in n-type semiconductor, the holes are very less amount by the processing of doping. In doping, then the concentration of p-type and n-type semiconductor when added with the pentavalent or trivalent impurities. So this minority charge carrier are flow across the junction, then it will not affected any majority charge current, because of majority charge current are blocked due to reverse bias condition. This is also This is all about your forward biasing and reverse biasing. Then we will discuss or we will observe the character of current and voltage are flowing across the PN junction in the next class.